Okay, now Nicky is next.
What question number?
3, thanks, Nicky.
Okay. Do our guides first try to inspire us and then slowly back off to help us see the importance of our desire in determining our future?
Yes, they do. Very simple, isn't it? You can see why. Because if we're reliant on inspiration in our life, we're out of harmony with the desire principle. So our guides, firstly, they try to inspire us to get a desire, but once we start getting one, they just start stepping back, let him manage his own life now. And that's why sometimes it goes like, well, it was so easy before, now it's a bit harder. And the reason why is because you got less less external help to help you there, and instead you've got to develop it through your own aspiration. Now, spirits of a lower condition who are on the natural love path, they don't do that. They will continue helping you, continue making your life nice and pleasant, whatever else, continue organising things around you. And so many people on earth who have been driven by spirits arrive in the hells of the spirit world as a result, because they're yet to develop a single desire. Their only desire is to be driven by inspiration, and they get inspired, often to do unloving things, but even if it's to do loving things, so many of them do loving things on earth, only to find they're still in the hells when they pass. Because it wasn't their desire to do it. Their current condition was much worse. They were giving away their will, giving away their self-expression, not discovering their own nature, not being self-responsible in their life. Can you see where they're going to end up? And this is a big shock to many. Can you imagine? It's a big shock to many. And in fact, many people who we know who have passed in the last 8 years have had a huge shock after they passed. They thought they knew divine truth, so that means that everything would be fine, but there hasn't been a desire on their part. It's just been inspiration. Huge shock, yeah. Many mediums on this planet arrive in the spirit world in that condition because it's a huge shock to them. They believe they know all these things, and then when they pass, they realise, maybe they didn't know the essential things of life, right? Yeah, but oftentimes they pass in a terrible place because there's this instant of confusion, and then afterwards there's usually a lot of rage, which then causes them to act more unlovingly and even further degrade their condition. They're in a rage because they have arrived somewhere where they didn't think they deserved. Yeah, many religious people on earth, Muslim and Christian, and finish up in those same conditions. Desire, very, very important part of life.